Good morning from the Office of the Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center, Alepo Department, co-founders and individuals are paying solutioner, live from Shasha and Mosho branch by 11 Shasha Road, have a case of a tenancy dispute reported by Mrs. Grace on Noruga against Mr. Benjamin Wampa. The both parties are live in our office, please join us as we intervene for a peaceful resolution. Follow us on our Facebook page of Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and Access to Justice TV. For more useful information, you can visit our website on www.hrdbac.org.ng. Thank you. Okay, Madam, let's hear from you. What it is.
Yes, I'm Mrs. Smith. I'm the landlady of Mr. Benjamin. I'm a retiree, and when Benjamin came for to get the rent, the house, the first payment, we considered him. And since then, we have observed that it is a continuous process. The second year, I cried before I collected my money because my husband has been sick since 2013, and I've been the breadwinner, taking care of the home and then all other responsibilities. The second year, as I said, I cried and I wept before he paid me my money piecemeal. The second year of payment, it was the same process. The third year, it was also the same process. Up to the extent that particular day, he gave me 1,000 naira. He said that was what he had in his pocket, and I collected because I didn't have any money. And then this year, now for him to pay, he came and said, "Madam, please, we should give him 3 months, August, September, and October." And there was a little argument. I said, "Baba, you are always doing that." I said, "No problem. Let me call my son, Great, who is in charge." And so we all came together. We put tests together. I said, "Okay, no problem." Because he said he had 150,000 with him. And his rent supposed to be 220,000. He was saying I should collect the money. So I said, "No." So I said, "No, that please make up that amount of money because I need the money. I need money for so many things." And then we resolved to give him 3 months, and then we gave him the 3 months, August, September, and October. At the end of October, in November, the first week, he went to my son and told my son hospital bill and said, so he wants to go to the hospital, that they asked him to come to the hospital. And my son now said, Baba, that was not the agreement. You said you were going to give us this money. He said, agreement can change. The agreement can change. My life first. When I come back, I will now know what to do. Prior to this,
Don't keep anybody outside because people are outside.
yes, he said, when I come back, I will not decide what to do. Then prior to this time, the wife was saying that they came to the compound, husband came to the compound with 2 eyes, and that the husband will leave this compound with 2 eyes. And I was angry. I told Baba, what type of statement did your wife make? That is so annoying. So I would expect him to call the wife, come and say, sorry, please, I did not mean what I said. But both of them, they kept mute. They were walking about in the compound as they like, snapping photographs as they like, as if they are the owner of the compound. So when he came to my son and said, I'm going to the hospital, I have an appointment. When I come back, then I will decide what to do. I said, please, go to human rights. Let us go there. I said, because they are the peacemaker. Let them tell us what and what to do. But boss, I don't even want him again. I cannot continue to be weeping every year, to be crying before I collect my rent piecemeal. I took loan to restructure the place, and I know the pains I passed through when I was paying this money before I retired. I paid the loan till July, and I retired from the government service August. So I know the pain I passed. So please go and report. I don't want wahala. So that's why my son came on my behalf to come and lay the complaint. I said, Tenant, I don't want him anymore in the compound, please, so that at the end of the day, I have suffered. If somebody else comes, by the grace of God, let me see the right person to come, let there be peace. So I wanted peace. That was why I asked him to come to the human rights to complain. That's the end of my story.
How long has he lived with that?
Now, 4 years plus.
4 years.
Yes.
You entered there as a yearly tenant.
Yes, ma'am.
And the first tenant,
It's a room and parlor. Self-contained.
how much is it?
220,000. I mean, 230.
230,000.
Yes. Yearly.
When did you start the first?
Even the first time he came to get the apartment, no, he did not pay once. The only money left was maybe about 30,000 somehow. He did not pay once. If we talk morally, he's a good person, though. We all play together. He take off his own in front of his place. It's not bad morally, but it is the default now that is the issue. Then the second year now for him to pay is also a problem. I cried. Both of us we talk. I cried. We now defend ourselves, our life histories, everything like that. The third year, the same thing. Fourth year, the same thing. This one to pay, well, the same thing all the time. No year he has come and said, mommy, take oh, I pay you, and they'll say, Baba, God bless you. No, I cry every year to collect my money. I will not pay it once. So I'm fed up with that system. I'm a retiree. I feel with the little money I collect from that rent. So, thank you, and God bless you. When I entered the house as a tenant, when I paid the first rent to enter, that day was on Saturday. I paid some money with the agent that took me there. I told them that by Monday, when bank will open, I will balance the remaining money. They agreed with me, they collected the money. There was no argument. On Monday of the following week that I promised, before 12 o'clock, I paid the balance. I paid the first one because I don't want another person to take the place, which was in agreement with both the agent and Mr. Gates. Both the agent and Mr. Gates. So on Monday, as I promised, I paid the remaining money. There was no problem. The second year, I have a problem. I'm a commercial bus driver. The bus I was driving under hire purchase, I have problem with the owner. He collected the bus. In fact, he took me to the police. We settled the whole issue, which my landlady was aware. I've already paid 1 point something million to the owner. Then because of it's all these people that when you pay them, they will be harassing you somehow. So police have to settle the health. They say I should leave the bus. I left the bus for him. Then my landlady was aware of all this because after I paid 1.6 or so, it remained about 1 million naira to complete it. He took the bus at a Pedro police station. We settled everything because I told them that I don't want problem with the man because they say that the man is a troublemaker. They have to leave the bus for him. So when I came back, when all these things happened, my landlady was aware of everything. So when time for me to pay due, I told her, I said, please, let me just gather myself small. Along the way, I paid 200,000, remained 30,000 to balance. I said, okay, I will balance you. Then while along the way, I don't have any work, nothing. I'll be just going out
to garage to find how I will help and pay this balance. God help me, I pay it. Either after a month or two, I pay the balance. Last year, in 2021, by April, I lost my mom. Then my rent used to due by July. So I will pay first week of August. I will pay by August. So when I lost my mom by April, then they fixed the burial 20th of August. I went to Mr. Great, he is in charge, said, see, people should help me. Let me go for the burial. When I come back, by God's grace, I have something in the village that I can sell, a land. When I come back, I will pay the money. There was no argument. But on second day to my mom's burial, Mr. Great tested me that I should send money for them or that they are in need of that money. I couldn't even reply because when I show my wife said, which kind of human being is this? The second day to your mom's burial that he's sending this kind of text for you to send money for them while you are doing the burial. So when I came back, I met him. I said, she give me 1 or 2 weeks. I have to travel back again to go and sell the property. And I have to. When I came back, he said his mother said I should pay into his account. I paid the 230,000 into his account. Cash. This is him. All the receipt. Yes, all the receipt is with him. Then this year, by October this year, or last year, October, I mean, I have a problem. Somebody threw a bottle of water like this inside my eyes. In the bus, I was inside the bus. The bus driver and the bus driver and another car was having a small problem. So the car threw bottle of water to the bus driver. The thing landed on this eyes. Since then, I've been going clinics, even Lutz. This last week now is the 5th clinic that I have gone. All these are the medicine, the eye drop that I'm using. They are all here in this place. That is costing me some 7,000, some 11,000, some 4, some 5. All of this, my landlady is aware of all these things. So I can't work because I do the first surgery by March this year. They remove the eyeless. They say after 3 months, they will fix it back so that my eyes will come back again. But since then, the eye pressure has been disturbing them. From Lutz, they transfer me to last week. That is where I'm taking treatment now for over how many months now. So if I go check up, maybe every 2 weeks, sometimes a month, that I will do the checkup. So they say the eye pressure is still there, that they cannot do the surgery again until the eye pressure comes down. But I will continue putting the eye drop, which I'm doing every blessed day. And my work now, I don't have any motive because of this. Somebody cannot give me bus. Not that people are not ready to give me, but because I cannot work full week. I only work 3 days in a week, sometimes 2 days in a week. So when I get some money, I was getting little money, saving at least to see if I can pay the house rent. Then when it was due for me to pay, then I went to mommy and said, Mommy, please see what I'm passing through. I said, Mommy, please see what I'm passing through. That it should help me for 3 months. Then let me gather the whole money to pay them. She said no, that he cannot give me that 3 months, that he can only give me 1 month. I said, 1 month I cannot be able to meet up, that he should give me the end of October. Then he said, okay, do I have half of the money I said, yes, I have half of the money to pay. Then I said, okay, that he will contact his son to see whether they will collect half of the money from me. I said, okay. That day, he didn't say he will report back to me or he will call me. He didn't call me. The following day, he didn't call me. The third day, being the 4th of August, I went to work. So Great called me. I said, Baba, where are you? I said, I there for work. He said he has letters to give me. I said, okay, my wife is at home. Give the letters to my wife. She gave the 2 letters to my wife, and she texted me back that she has given the letters to my wife, that if I have time, I should come and meet him. We discuss about the letters. When I came back, I told my wife, say, see what happened. So my wife was annoyed. Say, why must he do like this? This is the same thing he did when I lost my mother. So my wife went and confronted him and said, what you are doing is not good. Since you have given me the letter, you have allowed me and my husband to discuss about the letter. So 2 of them, they have small misunderstanding along the way. Their first Her first son was not around when this was going on. He went to somewhere. 2 days later, he came back. I met him. I said, sir, see what I'm passing through. Your mommy gave me these letters. He said he's not aware. So after explaining everything to him, he said, do I have half of the money? I said, yes. Even when your mommy asked me, I said, I have half of the money. It's okay. That is going to meet his mom and they discussed. I should give him 1 hour. I gave him 1 hour, 1 hour plus. He called me. 3 of them seated. They called me. After all the explanation, he said, I said, I have half of the money. I say yes. So along the way, there was, harsh. This person was talking this way. Along the way, we resurrect the whole issue. So me, I went inside. Later, maybe in 20 minutes time, mommy and the Great, they came to my door and knocked. I came outside. They said, okay, that they have agreed the 3 months I said that I should go. So now, as we are discussing, the first one came out. Say, they should collect the money that I have in hand so that something else will not take it up. They said, no, they cannot collect it. The man was having, they should collect it. Since there are some little problems to settle, they said no. So I said, okay, no problem. I was trying to see if I can complete the money. About 2 weeks ago or so, I went to the clinic. So they gave me an appointment for the surgery. They said I should come on 29th of this month so that I can collect the date for the surgery and the amount for the surgery. I said, how am I going to do this? I've already promised these people. I said, okay, no problem. I'll go back to Mr. Great. I went to him. I said, Mr. Great, please, I have problem. One, I thank God for it. The other one, I'm not happy. He said, what happened? He said that I told him that I went to the clinic. They said that they will do this surgery. I should come on 29 to come and collect debt and the amount that I'm going to do. Say I'm happy because I'll be suffering from these eyes, not seeing with it, not working with it. And I'll be spending money on the eye drop every blessed time. So the thing has been a very big problem for me. That's why I'm happy, because they are going to put back the lens on my eyes. It's for me to see with my 2 eyes. The other one, I'm not happy because I'm going to fail the promise I promised to pay the house rent. That's why I'm not happy. 2 of us, we argue and argue and say, you didn't understand. I said, please, this is what I said, that you people should give me another time. Let me just do this surgery because it's very, very important to me and even to you people. For me to see with my eyes is very, very important. Person that have eyes work and get money. He said, no, this is the day that I have one day. The following day was, I think, last day of October. Then he came to me. I repeated the same thing. He said, okay. He said he's giving me 7 days to pay the rent or he will take action. I didn't say anything. So later he brought letter to me and said, this is the letter. I want to put it, that he put it in writing within 7 days. If I don't pay, that he's going to quit me. So I said, okay. I just collected the letter and went inside. Before I will receive a letter from this office that I should come and let's discuss about this. Thank you.
So the money, what happened to the house that you wanted to give them?
Yes, the half I wanted to give them. To say the truth, I put hands on there and I want to use it for the surgery because I don't know how much that surgery is going to cost me. That's what I pleaded them to. Let me finish the surgery. Then, if the money remains like half or anything, I pay. Then later I will pay the remaining one. They should give me time.
Are you aware that the husband is dead?
Civil late.
The husband is late last year. I'm aware of that.
He's already dead. Now, why did you object to collecting the house when you lost the house?
I objected because it has always been the normal thing, just as I told you.
You said you paid the money.
He did not pay once.
How?
After the first payment, we said the first I got the apartment, from what we said now, he paid 200, later he paid 30, just as I said, and he confirmed.
That is on Monday, the next.
No, the first rent he paid, yes. Now the next subsequent rent.
Hold on. The first payment he paid to weekend, as he states.
Yeah, that was the first time.
And he paid the balance of 30,000 the second time.
Yes.
Before he issued him a receipt. Yeah. The subsequent ones will happen.
Now, subsequent ones, he came as well and said, he does not have money that will come and pay later. No, I told him.
Later pay.
Yes, that twice or 3 times. I said, Baba, you know.
Pay 3 times or once?
2 times more. 2 times more.
2 times now.
Because I don't have any work, so the money I have, I've paid them. Later I say, okay, I will balance you. So later, when I got the money, I balance them the remaining.
How many months in town?
Either 2 months. I will not tell lies. Either 2 months in town, I pay the balance.
Then he told you what happened.
I paid everything once. Yes, ma'am.
Afterwards.
After many months.
But at least he paid.
That was when
that was when my husband died.
But he paid.
He paid. The other one he paid. He gave me $1,000 when I was weeping. I was crying. That was when he went and said, somebody gave you 1,500, madam, take this 1,000. And I collected.
No, whether he give you $1 or he not give at all. He did later pay full of that.
He later paid twice for that year. And then
he said full at once.
No, he did not pay full at once.
How did you pay it?
Only that one is talking. I paid 2 times. It's the last year old.
Did you not pay once? You said
that was last year old. Last year old, I paid once.
Did he pay last year?
He paid it once after still talking. Yes, he paid it once. Yes.
When he was buried in
that when I was burying my husband. Because when I was burying my husband, but when my husband died, there was no single money in my account. Thank God for the grace of God. So I went to all of them to pay. Okay, that was why he paid once, because he was involved in everything that happened. Then the other one of the mother that said he died the previous year. No, we is aware of everything. We all work together as family in the compound. I don't look at myself as a landlady. No, we are neighbors. That is what I use for everybody. We are all neighbors. So the one he said he paid the other time when the mother died, he said when he comes back, that we're going to sell land at home. And also knew my own pains, you know. So that was why my son said, Baba, don't forget to, when you sell, please remember also. And the husband and the wife took offense that why did we call him? That he said to remind that he said he was going to pay. I told my son, God, Baba went for burial. So that Baba will not go and spend all the money. You know the things we are passing through. That was what we called Baba. And the wife was angry that we did that, that why should we on earth call the husband? Then the last one, that this one that came to say, please, I don't want to let them when come and report. When he now came to tell, my son gave him the data. She now said, thank God, oh, please, oh, her husband came to this compound with 2 eyes, oh, and please, her husband will leave the compound with 2 eyes. I told the husband, I said, don't forget that my husband, for almost 8 years, he has been sick, and my husband died in this compound. Look at my only car. That's why I parked there. I said, tell your wife that she killed my husband. You know, it is the utterance of the wife that will make me get angry. I said, tell your wife that he killed my husband because Baba knows my problem. I know Baba's problem. So, yes, because the woman said the husband brought 2 eyes to the compound and the husband must leave the compound with 2 eyes. So is he accusing me or the compound that was what made the husband want to go blind? You don't talk like that. Don't talk anyhow. You should not talk anyhow. We must always utter whatever we are saying when we are getting angry. And I told myself, look at what your wife said. Why should she say that?
You, even at the land, what don't sound like a gentle woman.
No, that's my nature.
No,
That's my nature.
That is a wrong nature.
No, that's why I talk. That's my nature. I try to express myself. I don't talk calmly. I try to express myself.
You don't use your nature to talk like that to anybody. Because
No.
nobody is your child and nobody is you. Madam, listen to me. Remove that mind. Don't talk like that. When somebody say my husband comes to the compound with 2 eyes and you go with 2 eyes, yes, and the man is to undergo operation. So how did he not achieve? You should not accuse him that you want to blind your husband and you're not accusing your husband. Madam, calm down, please.
Okay.
Calm down. You have to respect yourself.
Okay.
How would you say somebody should kill your husband? Can you prove that she killed your husband?
I told the husband that since the wife said the husband came to this compound and please only come out with 2 eyes. So I said, Baba, tell her. She spoiled my motor. I mean, she killed my husband. I swear.
Well, how did she mention your name? Actually, the husband is sick and she needs to operate and you are pressurizing him. You should pay rent before he did operation. And she said the husband comes with 2 eyes. He will go. Why are you telling her she killed your husband?
Okay. Does she know my own problem? Does she know my own financial situation, madam?
Take that mic from this woman's mouth.
Madam, see, I'm a BP patient. I went to the hospital for 3 months. 3 months I've been curing myself. 3 months.
Excuse me. Go and do your operation. Go and do your operations and pay the rent. They don't want to let them go to work.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay.
Life is give and take.
Okay.
And if you find somebody in your house, doesn't mean the person shouldn't be considered as a human being. You have grown-up children. This is your son. Whatever issue that you are facing, they can still assist. Anybody can assist. You put human being first. You got that house by grace. You have motor by grace, not by your hard working. Not that you are not a sinner. So when you find people in a situation, first of all, consider them as you, that you are in that position. And that is how we should reason as a human being. Excuse me, please. I'm listening to you. Allow me. Where we are in Ikeja, the rent is January. You have to renew that rent January. We renew that rent when? I think last month. Last month. There is anybody that is comfortable in Nigeria now are people that are connected to the actual, or you have your way of defrauding people. But if you are genuine, your source of income is real. There is nobody that the economy is not affected. And you have to put it into consideration. Yes, you have your own problem you want to use your money to solve. He is not related to you. His problem should not be your problem. But we have background. Africa, we always consider ourselves as one. In the Western world, you can't live in somebody's house to say you need to go and do operation. For that reason, you will not pay rent. The landlord or the government in which the house that owns the house will not give you such listening here. Why? Because the system is working there. The government is supporting the citizens there. But a situation where you have no one help, we are struggling to survive ourselves. That is the reason why we are putting ourselves into consideration. This person is not in your house to inherit the property. But the fact remains that we must consider ourselves because we are human beings. If you have seen paying rent, let me tell you, even you that is paying that rent every month, in 6 months or twice a month, you are reducing your validity of people's because it's only when you are paying rent outright and you are a yearly tenant, that is anytime they want to quit you, they give you 3 months. Then when you are paying half month, you are paying twice in a year, or you pay 2 times your rent, at the end if they want to quit you, you are entitled to 1 month. And if you are paying it in piecemeal, 3 times in a year or 4 times in a year, you may be entitled to 1 week to leave the house. So, however, no matter how you delay, it's better you gather the money, pay it once. When you pay it once, at least that aspect covers you. Then if you are owing rent, be polite. Good words matters a lot. You are not one of the next of kin of the family. So you have no reason to challenge them when they say, I need my rent. Your problem is not her problem. You are not her husband. You are not her son. How did your eye problem become her concern? They were just preaching, let's be woman. Know that she should take it on top of her head without, okay, use my rent, go and do your operation. No. She had her own problem to use her money for. Husband died. She's a widow. She needs maintenance of the building. She needs money to do other things. So even if you are going to undergo operation, such movement have to be peaceful. You can't make trouble with somebody that you say, okay, I'm using your rent to go and do operation out of anger. And sometimes people need to wish you well. Our spirit also should be happy with you, even though she's not your God. And tell your wife to stop confronting her or confronting anybody as far as the rent is concerned. If she cannot bear it, then she should be angry to pay the rent. If you can't be angry with somebody that splash you water to get angry and buy motor, if she cannot be angry to pay the house rent, then she should control her mouth. She can't leave her apartment to go and confront landlord, confront the son, confront the other person. Why did you call my husband? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? If they should not call you, pay your rent. They're not calling you for anything. They're calling you because you are indebted to them. And when you are not polite, there is no way you have sympathy. You get sympathy from whom you are owing. When you are not also considering in your response, health first, is it her health? After she has lost her husband, you are not her father. So what makes you think it's mandatory that she must put your head first for her money? I will appeal to you. First, the mistake you made is of not accepting that accurate. You have accepted it. Because anything can touch money if you move here to this junction. You cannot say there's nothing anybody can do with money. There are billions of things anybody can do with money. Somebody is owing you 1 billion or 1 million, and the person gives you 100,000 out of 1 million. It's 900,000. It's you that may consider whether how to save it and keep it until the person pay the balance if you want to make use of it. Someone has been owing me $10,000 since 2010 in America. I have not set my eyes on the man. He just paid, said, I am going to pay you, I'm going to give you payment plan. I said, give me the payment plan. He sent me $5,000. I said, thank you, God bless you. I started praying for him. The God that made you to pay me 5,000 after 2010 till now, this is 12 years. It's not more. And he started shouting. After I reminded him, what about the balance? He said, for even asking at all, for sending big message, for even doing this one. I said, oh, that's sorry. I asked my husband, beg this man to pay me. What I want now? All I need is money. It's not your insult. If you're in Nigeria, I will know what to do. If you are there, the stress of trying to recover the money from you, I know I'm going to do some stress. The money will definitely come, but let there be peace first. I want the money to come to me in peace. You that is going for operation and you don't even have idea of how much they're going to do the operation. So why are we keeping dates? Before you take a date for an operation, they must have given you bill of what it's going to cost. Operation bed costs also the amount of money for 10 days. Operation costs also this thing. Drug, first drug, whatever. So how come that since you don't have the idea of how much the operation costs, meaning if the operation costs more than this, then throughout this day you will not pay the rent, right?
Please, they say on 29th of this month. This is the paper they gave
That
me.
is what I'm saying. On 29, they cannot book you to come and do operation without how much.
That's what I'm saying. I said, I don't know how much it's going to involve. That's why I pleaded with him. I said they should allow me to do this operation. Immediately I do it first. And you know, operation, when you do it, they give you 6 weeks. Say, stay at home. Don't do anything after the 6 weeks. So after I do the operation, if I know money will remain by God's grace, because I know the operation, since it's government, it will not cost higher than like private. Then by God's grace, I will gather money and pay them. But they should give me at least.
When are you supposed to pay the rent?
The rent I'm supposed to pay it August 1st, first week of August.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So I pleaded with them to give me October ending. Before this operation something came out, I went to Mr. Gates and pleaded with him. So that was what causes my coming here today. That I say after the operation, by God's grace, let me know how much that will remain. Then I will pay them and balance the remaining one. Not by force. Two of us did not argue, did not quarrel over it.
Madam, from your statements, I had the say the man is a nice person.
Yes, please.
I'm happy and I love you for despite your way of acting out aggressively, you still have time to testify to his good character. And I believe maybe the wife also contributed to your annoyance.
She does not even greet me.
And which is wrong.
It's not my own compound.
Okay, you will call that.
Ma, sorry, ma. Sorry, ma.
Hello, man. Can I talk, ma?
Yeah.
You know, you have rebuked me for saying that how can I whether she keep my husband or not? You know, it was what she said. And I told Baba Saba.
I understand. I don't know what is going on.
Okay. So the next day, she was about to greet me. I pretended I said, no, this man, maybe she come and tell mommy, what I said is not good though. You know that she would pass without greeting me. And Baba observed it too. Baba knew, crow. Say, in the compound there, we all live like family, all the tenants, we live like family. Even this morning, my son's wife put to bed this morning. I took the baby for antenatal this morning before I came here. So in the compound there, we are friendly. They know me, all of them. I'm a mother to all of them, you know. But because my own pains, he knows my problems, you know all what I'm passing through. So I don't allow Baba. I don't want Baba to be delaying. For example, they did a job. They had to be keeping the money for them. Because I was thinking that he will pay. The money is about 330,000. I dipped my hand in that money. When it was August to collect the loan, I went to borrow 100,000. October, I went to borrow 100,000. Now, November, thinking that Mama will give me the money. Mama is now telling me story. So where do I get 100,000 now to add to people's money that I have spent? That is my pay. I'm not even feeling well. Can you see my anger? You see my anger. So where will I get money?
It's okay.
You see my anger.
I understand.
I'm 64 years. I'm not a baby. See my anger now.
Yeah,
64 years.
very young. Oh my God. I thought you wanted to say you are 80.
No, I'm 64.
I mean, please give her membership from my own side of human rights. This kind of person I read that. She's still very, very young.
I am the JDPC, Justice and Peace Commission in Catholic
And
Church.
that is
I'm
why
a
you are
member.
still going to be.
Yes, I will be.
I love that. Don't cry. Sorry. Okay. Is it your own? I am making her to cry. 100,000 is making your mom to cry. Why?
And they help me. The children help me a lot.
The country to like
Your mother is 65 years and you are this big. What are you eating? Who first like you?
They did not even suck breast. I gave birth to 1 week. I went back to university to go and finish my exam. So they didn't even suck.
See. Now me. You know, because I saw breast, they always make a character like this. They get wise like their mother.
And I retired.
This one
3
just
years.
start.
3 years. They don't stay with me. They don't pay me money. They have not been paid me 5 naira for my retirement money.
God will do it. Sorry, stop crying. Sorry. This money will come in a proper way. Okay. Yes. It will be fair for somebody's spirit not to be happy. Do you understand? Yes. You are not a bad person from the way the way you stand a nice man. The way she stands a nice woman. In a way that can talk with temper. People don't really know how nice we are. They only judge us based on when we get angry and people are not. You don't know the extent she has done because of you. And just for people to live in that place, which is a bad person. To quit tenant from house these days is not a big thing. Gone are the days that you think you are important for you to quit tenant to become how many days or not. No. The government have also discovered that bad tenants are taking advantage of language. And when landlords are taking advantage of tenants also, we don't accept. What do we do in this time? The total money you are doing, why not give 100,000 out of that money to sort out the money that she went and borrowed it? Then you can now try to see what the surgery is all about.
Mommy, please. To give her that money is not hard for me to do. As I said before, I don't know how much that surgery is going to be. If they can allow me maybe from now to January, and then I will pay everything. By the grace of God, I will pay everything January ending. Because I don't know how much that surgery is going to take. Please.
Okay, madam. Can you bear with me?
No, you know I cannot bear with him, eh? By November ending, those that are doing a job that trusted me, eh? One of them collecting 140,000. You know, I said I did hand and I spent 330 because they were asking me to save the balance of the 30,000. So because of my tight situation, I will just take the tight. I said, after all, they will pay rent now. Before that time, I will sort it out. That was how I found myself now. Now I will need at least 130 at the end of November, to give to them. So if we can get the 130, okay, I will wait. Let him sort out himself and pay. Because almost 3 months ago, I'll be having BP spike. You see, that is why.
That's what I think.
So the spike, we go up, we go down. I'll go to the hospital. They will retain me. I will come back. The BP. So now I'm taking my time. So I don't want to be aggressive. I'm taking my time. By the time I start to think a little, you see the thing will be shooting up and down, shooting up and down. So I'm very careful. If not, you see me. When I talk hard. I will tell you the truth, hard like that. I will not oppress you. No. I will not oppress you. So my pain now is that if I can even get the 130 and give to them, okay, no wahala. The other one will be managed. People have been managing. He knows my problem. Several times I've wept for him.
Over in two cases, either you suspend the eye operation or not, and take the pregnancy. But she also has to do. The eye does not affect the immunity. It's not an emergency. You can still shift the operation forward so that you can solve her own problem. It's her house. She can't have house and have it or die of baby because she's owing people to. So you have to suspend your operation and pay her the money she's supposed to for.
Okay, now, please, why the operation is very important, as I said, the high pressure has been going high, and this thing costs me a lot of money. If you look here, if I can pour this thing down, you will see eye drop. I used to put at least 4 or 5 every day, in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the night. And it has been costing me a lot. If I suspend it, so I continue spending, and nobody knows whether the high pressure will still be normal for them to do the surgery quick. That's why they say now the thing has come down a bit, that I should come for them so that they will do it now. This thing has happened since March. So they do the first surgery, remove the eyeless. So the eye pressure has been going high.
If they have done the operation,
The first one.
so what makes you think this very one now will succeed? That you not come up and say another negative thing has come, and for that reason their money has come.
No, by the grace of God, they say when they put the eyeless, because they never put the eyeless back because of the eye pressure. So they say when they put the eyeless back, and I'm promising here that the grace of God, by the end of January, nothing will stop me not to pay this money. If anything stops me, let them come and report me. Let this place give me a week to pack. I'm telling you the truth, because this eye has been a problem for me. I cannot walk normal. I cannot walk.
Hold on. Very good. The house rent is 230.
Yes, ma'am.
But the landlord is asking for 130,000 to solve our problem. Very good. That is what we are hearing. The landlady is asking for 130,000 out of the rent of 230. But the man said he need to do eye operation, that he have accident on his eye. He's a driver and he needs to do the operation first, and he will pay them the rent. Hence, he don't know how much the operation is going to cost. He is appealing to the landlady to hold on, let he go for the operation. He has did one operation before, but the pressure of the eye on the eye is becoming too much, because we're supposed to put lens on it, but we're not able to put lens on the first time. So they want to put the lens now so that he can have his eye back. So that is the issue we are facing now. Okay, how do they say his operation is very important for him not to lose his eyes. We should go for the operation first. I don't know. If any of you want to help this one, please, you can still help me. Man, say head first before anything. I just want to be liberal. Praise Prince say, let God provide for the landlady because Baba needs urgent medical attention. We don't need to joke with eyes. Hospital will explain better. Optician will obtain better or explain better. Esther said, life vessel, my honorable president, if this man had died before now, this landlady would have sorted herself out. This mother landlady bear with him. These are also fans and members that are still speaking. I'm not the only one who signed it. And we're still going to consider a very good. I've said it, the amount is 230,000. The landlady is asking for 130, and the man says he needs the 130 for the operation. And he's ready to pay latest January. Please, I can see from here it's 116 or 117 view. I don't know how many views from your end. Please, let's open a call line. If any of you, if you 81,000 if you are 118 or 119, if you send 1,000 to this man, you will have 119. If you send to 2,000, you will have more, up to 100,000 naira that will be able to pay. Please give me the
081
yeah,
60
20
17
11
11
11
92.
922. Please call if you want to assist in this matter. This is the only area we somebody even let me read comment. Esther said, hello ma, ask the man how much he spent before on his first surgery. Say how much did you spend before on your first surgery?
I spend up to 100 and 100 plus without because they will tell you to buy this, to buy this. It's what you pay there is 100, I think 140 something thousand. Then you buy some drugs.
He said he spent almost like 140 something. If you are calling the line, be sure that you are calling to assist this person. Don't be calling my line for giving other thing. Let them assist you. Let them consider the woman. And go into a lot. How much is the money and when is the man going to pay back? Okay. The money is 230,000. The man said he's going to pay the money back by January next year after his operation. But I don't know where is that money going to come from. When did you have the hope of paying it back? You are going in for operation now, and you don't have the vehicle, you don't have business. So where is the assurance of paying January coming from? The full money coming from?
Okay, man. As I said, I know the whole money will not enter into the operation. And when I finish this operation, I will start work after 6 months, after 6 weeks. I'll
After
start-
6 weeks.
Yes,
Do
because
you have the motor that you want to?
as of now, as I said, many people are willing to give me a bus by the grace of God.
Hello? Yeah, good afternoon or good morning. Okay. 130,000. Okay, Baba.
Ah.
Somebody want to borrow you the money. The 130,000. Sorry. January, give me this. You are the one they are asking now. You
Okay.
said you want to pay the money when?
By January ending.
January ending.
Yes.
Somebody want to borrow you, they want 30 landlady needs. So you have to come and pay the money here because you are giving the landlady the money from here.
Only I don't want anything borrowing, but I know that I will pay that money by end of January.
But
See, I don't
she
want-
she's
I
not
don't-
willing, she's not ready to wait till that time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I don't want anything that will hook me on the throat. I don't want anything that will make me I will not sleep. That's why I don't want to borrow money from anybody. I just want to work hard and give them that money.
Okay, you said you don't want anybody to borrow you money. You want to work hard by yourself to pay the money by January. Yeah. Okay, thank you, my dear. God bless you. Yeah, okay. Thanks. Then, if that is the case, is it not proper for you to leave the house so that she can rent her house? Because you are giving a difficult condition, which we cannot also help with. Give him the Bible.
Money is true that there is no money now to rent house, but can they give me time? Maybe like that kind let's say that kind of January ended to or February ended. Let me get a house because as of now, to tell you
However
the
you want
truth,
to do it, go and do it. Nothing is wrong with it. Nothing is wrong with this one that's sitting.
mommy, see this thing. I will
Okay,
not.
drop that thing. Nothing is wrong with you. Not when genuine people are talking, you know they are talking genuine. They are wicked man. You are just using blinking your eyes and be talking like snail because as if truly you are willing to pay the money. They are not willing to pay you.
Mommy, see it.
Or can keep that thing.
See this is from the hospital. I cannot receive anyone.
Give her money. You are not her husband, neither her son. You want to go and borrow. If you want to go and meet your family to borrow, if you die today, your wife will look for her to bury you. They will raise the money for wherever they raise the money to bury you. If they throw your things out of that house, definitely you will look for her to go and look where to stay. You are not willing to pay. That is why you are shifting them with your promises. I have seen what you are up to. Because if you are willing to pay, there is no how Somebody offer you to borrow you money, and you are saying you pay January, and they say you don't want anything to borrow. They should dash you, right? You don't have any problem, or go and pay them their money. As long as you know that you have the money, pay them, go and sort your eye out. Let me read people's comment out. They say this man is wicked. Leader say you are a wicked man. So that's your response. Yeah, what is it? For Paul's sake, forget that borrowing. The man needs dash, not borrow. If you owe for a very long time, you begin to look like the person you are owing. They say this Baba said, you see his opposing, meaning you have an agenda. You are not willing. This man blood pressure will go up whenever he remember that he borrowed from someone. The man don't fuck up like this. I was considering him before, but now he don't fuck up. That shows that you are the same way they are listening to you, the whole world that are also listening to you, and they know when you are calling or you are taking. Poor people always get attitude. That is why it is difficult to assist them. But Joe, do not assume his life. No man this age you like to get embarrassed. Okay, don't borrow. You have understand your language. This new borrower will take you beyond your expectation. Good. You pay half now, and in that January you bring the full money. Okay, is it not the same thing? You think it's easy. This man doesn't want anything that will raise his blood pressure. Good. Mazi say, yes, ma'am, you are coming. Truly, you are a cunning man. We have given you all the options. And see the option cannot work. The only alternative is to pay them their money. You have the money. Pay them and go and shift the operation forward. But by the time she will lock the door, are you Yoruba? Yoruba. Now Yoruba language you meet. Now for those something that set out of that gate. It's you that will take her to court. She will not have your time to take her to court. By the time she dropped two pots of oil and snake in front of your house and carry her seat to come and sit in front of your door in the morning, you will not go in, neither come out. If she can knock your door 2 times, that pressure that you are looking for, you get it enough. In fact, that your wife that is attacking her every day will find family member to go and live with. Sorry. Listen, Oga, the only thing I'm going to have to conclude this case now is for you to pay them their rents. Go and take adjournment of the operation forward and pay her her money. That being the paper. That is my conclusion.
Please, ma, please, can I please for something? Please, just that justice with mercy. I will pay. I will not say that. Please say that I will not pay. Okay, let me pay 100,000, and by January, I pay the remaining one.
If you are not a difficult man under pretense, you are looking for freedom. You are looking for sympathy. Let me tell you, this stage, people have paid a lot of people. They have paid people house rents uncountable. They have given people business money uncountable. But God sees the heart of people. I might be looking at you, sympathizing facially, but if God knows that you are evil, you are cunning, He will harden the heart of people that will help you. They have given person 1 million cash in this office. They have given people who have 500,000 cash. They have donated over how many millions to people in this office for this moment. And some people will be here, they cry for money tonight. You don't see anybody offering even a credit of 500 naira to help them. And the same day started suggesting. Somebody say, how much is it? And you don't even know whether these people want to be paying, okay, let's donate 1,000. Even if you are able to tell the person, okay, thank you for even making effort of saying I want to borrow you. This person is not in Nigeria. Person comes from Israel. You are not his father. And say, let me solve the problem first. Let the landlady BP drop. Let your own BP drop. Go and do operations. By January that you have to pay landlady, pay me my 100,000. You want that things and you collect it. You say you don't want to borrow for anybody. Meaning you have source of where the money is coming from. You deliberately don't want to pay her.
I don't have any source of money. Please. Please, I don't have any source of money. I'm not that wicked person. She can testify as she
If
has
you're
said.
not that wicked,
Please.
okay, I first of all suggested to you, can you give her the house so that she can solve her own problem? Then you can use the house. But my intention was that if you give her the house, not that you did operation of one something and you are giving her one something or 100, or you eventually go and it's one something or less than one something, you still have the time to pay the balance. You said no. People offer to borrow, you said no. Then now that's okay, you must pay her full money. You will not say, okay, you want to give her 100,000. So is that not a corny attitude?
No, mommy. See why I said no is because when I say I want to do, I don't know how much it's going to cost. I said if you can recollect what I said. I said after the operation, the money that remains, I know it will be up to that half. I will pay her. That's what I said. Then when you talk of borrowing, I know why I don't want to borrow because somebody like me, I don't like to fail. You understand? If I borrow that person now from far place and I did not pay that person maybe completely before that time, it looks somehow that maybe through this office now I have defaulted somebody. So that's why I said I don't want borrow from that person.
Okay,
But
what is the assurance that you are going to pay her since you don't want to borrow? If you are afraid of paying who you want to borrow by January, what is the assurance that you are going to pay her by
mommy, I said if I do pay by January ending, if I do pay by January ending, let these people that is hearing me recorded it. If I do pay by January ending, any action they will take or this office will take, let them take it against me. Yes, I stand on it. If by January ending I do not pay the full payment of this house rent, by January ending, by first week of February, let this office or let them give me, just throw my things away. By the grace of God, I will pay them this money by January ending.
Somebody said, I told my landlady I just lost my mother that I'm preparing for her burial. That is why I can't pay her rent now. My landlady just replied, that's your problem. The burial has nothing to do with her rent or pack out. That is a landlady for you. You can see now. Somebody that lost her mother said, I lost my mother. That is what my own landlady, when I lost my mother, she sent me money and keep praying for me until we have to pay rent last month that's supposed to be January. So people are not the same, and I can't play with that. She's my second mother. She hardly talk. So even if you are offending somebody you don't have now, be polite, and don't take advantage. That the person is having patience for you. Don't think that is why every now and then you keep it. In fact, income is not coming. and God sees your heart that income is not coming. Income is coming, don't have any reason to delay the rent or take advantage because she always consider it.
Yes, she's a good
Okay,
woman.
give her the 100,000. Pay her the 100,000. Horrible. Go and look for 30,000. Give to your mother. So that our new marriage member will not have it. But then let it give you the 100,000 first, so that we'll give him time to pay off the balance. So by God's grace, you may even have the money before that time. Okay. When you do that, you pay her the 100,000, then go and check the exact amount of the operation. We can still bring you out here. All we need, we can spend just our MVs to project your face and beg people to support your operation before you go in on the 29. Maybe you can go, maybe you don't lie, don't add on surprise. You know this is high. Because if you take the money from somebody you want to lie, they say it's 100,000, you say it's 150. It's your eye, follow them black. Now you know.
Mommy, you know, sorry, you know that the hospital, they are this thing there, their logo is last here. I cannot lie. This they are this thing here.
So just go there, go and check how much is the
hospital
fee for the operation. Then what we will do, we'll project you and beg members and fans to assist you. Maybe by God's grace, you see somebody that will even pay the whole hospital fee, and you have the balance to pay our human rights member and pay our landlady the full money. Do you understand? So that you will not even hold the money to January again. If your hospital money complete, pay her complete money. Eh? But today, go and pay the 100,000 first. So that when you are coming to tell me the bill by Friday, I'll be able to talk to people on your behalf. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's what
Thank you.
God will say, please, Madam, as president, Madam, ask the landlady if the man is giving her problem to the contract. He said no, that the man is not giving her any problem. Because the landlady is not a nice person, not because of condition. Praise. Emeka said, by God's grace, he wants to support you that time. So go there, go and take the bill, you should write it, bring it, we'll show them. Who will give you 2,000 will give, who will give you 1,000 will give. Any amount we also, now 1,000 will support from here, we support. All of us will support from left and right to ensure you have eye. At least if my father is still alive, now I the problem. I will still cry to the public to give the money to do operation. Let me see my father. But it's unfortunate it's not alive again. So you that is still alive, let us find a way to save your eye first. Landlady, let his eye exist so that you can work and pay rent. All right, thank you, viewers. God bless you. See you on Friday. Let him give us proper information about it. All right, meet you for DNA test.